Hello everyone, it's Yvonne from the Aussie Goddess here to do your monthly reads. And this one's going to be for the sign of Gemini. Hello Gemini. We are going to use the Pagan Tarot for this reading. Thank you so much for joining my channel and subscribing to me. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the readings. If they don't resonate with you, make sure you check out Cafe Astrology and get your birth chart done, because you'll be able to understand what your moon, Venus and your rising are. And on the weeks that the sun sign don't resonate, then you can go and look at one of them. Beautiful. Okay, so we have here the Three of Swords coming out here. Isn't that interesting? I just had this funny feeling when I did that. This Three of Swords. This is about heartbreak, Gemini. The Seven of Pentacles is behind this. So you've put a lot of effort into something. Six of Wands, you put a lot of effort into something. You've got 2 threes here. So it could have been you've put a lot of effort into something with someone who was already connected to someone else. And now they've walked away. They could have been already married. It could have been a married person. It could have been that you had more than one love interest, or they had more than one love interest. But they don't look as though they're walking in your direction here. As much as you put a lot of effort into this, they look like they've walked away from you. But let's see how we go. Okay, so we do have the Page of Cups coming out first. Now, the Page of Cups can talk about an offer of love. It's only a small offer. Can be the birth of a baby, an announcement of marriage, engagement, but it's something to do with love. It can be a Pisces card, so you could be dealing with a Pisces. We have a Judgment coming out here. So the Judgment talks of rebirthing, birthing something from nothing, bringing something back from the dead, working on something for a second time in order to get it right. King of Cups coming out here. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we also have the Page of Swords here. Somebody's been checking someone out on their social media to see whether they're attached to someone else or not. Some of you are walking away from a relationship where the person chose the other person over you, but you're still keeping an eye on them here. So let's keep going with this. We do have the Temperance coming out. So you're trying to achieve balance in your life now. I think it shook you up with that Three of Swords. Six of Cups. So we have 2 cards here that talk about something from the past, but I'll get to that in a moment. We do have the Hanged Man here. So like a lot of the other signs, you have quite a lot of major arcanas here. So there is lots happening in March. Hierophant coming out here. This looks like some sort of situation where somebody here was married. I thought that in the beginning. The Magician's here too. All major arcanas. Amazing. Last card, love. Ace of Cups. First time I've seen that today. Very beautiful. Okay, so Gemini, there's been some sort of situation here where you've been left brokenhearted. It could have been something that happened in the past. The Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords here both tell me there was a good chance there were 3 people involved. But often when I see that, it could be that somebody has stepped in to break you up from someone. Sometimes it can be about having 2 people and having a choice, but there's a strong feeling here that somebody was dabbling with someone that was married or attached to someone else at the time. Something about going back to your past here. So for you, this is definitely what I would see as a return to the past on a relationship. Something that happened in the past that was built in love but wasn't meant to happen at the time. So there is somebody here coming out of the woodwork with this cup. They've got this cup here. We've got a King of Cups there. So again, could be dealing with a water sign. This person is about to come in and offer you love because they withdrew love from you in the past. Now, I don't know how long ago this was, but you may not have moved on properly from this person. You may have thought you'd moved on. You may have moved into other situations, relationships, or whatever. But it's sort of like you've been keeping the door open for this person and you've been trying to manifest them back in. So I want to say this person, whoever they are, looks like they've walked away from this marriage now, or the situation they were in. And they're moving back towards you here with a cup to offer love. Easy reading, easy peasy reading, very straightforward. So if you've been expecting somebody to come back from the past, it looks like they're on their way to you. Time-wise, it's supposed to happen in March. It may only be starting to come to some sort of fruition by March. But there's true love and a brand new start here. And possibly marriage for you too. It could be possible that someone's going to offer you marriage here. There's a great sense of balance now with both of you. It looks like before it wasn't meant to happen, so it was one of those situations where it wasn't right at the time, but it is right now. Okay, so the card that's come out is the Messenger of Action. I think we had this out for somebody else today. And it says, something new and exciting related to creativity or your career comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn and you're ready to get going. Although you may feel insecure, do it anyway. This card represents someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic and fascinated by life and who wants to try everything. So you've got someone coming back here who wants to rebirth something, wants to create something new. Nice reading, Gemini. Thanks.